room today. We have some very special people. I'll introduce the other gentlemen later on, but let's give a very big hand to Pakistan's pride, the fastest bowler ever, Mr. Shoaib. Instead of me doing talking, let's see something.
What I did for my country, I was thinking on the hospital bed when my leg was paralyzed. There was so much pain that I was suffering the first day. I was thinking, would I do that same thing ever again if I had the chance to do this for my country? So that from within, the core of my heart said, yes, it was all worth it. But you guys have been entertained, and I'm on a deathbed. So, but it's really, really worth it. Let me tell you something about Pakistan. Let me tell you something about my country. Let me tell you something about my people. We are now down and under economically. We just came out of the war. We lasted for almost 70 years, talking about the Cold War in the 60s, talk about the Russian invasion of Afghanistan. Then we fought that war for 20 years. Then post-Afghan war, we had to deal with 3 to 4 million migrants. Knowing the fact that Pakistan, it is the only country who actually hosted more than a 5 million migrant Afghani brothers and sisters in my country when there was nobody to help. And then what happened is geopolitically, geostrategically, my country is placed in such a place. If you want to stay neutral, we can't be neutral. उसको संभाल के रखा हुआ मैंने उसको संभाल के रखा हुआ आज के दिन भी. But what an honor, honestly. It is playing for the country or playing with the country. That's two differences. And I've seen people playing with the country. I tried to make sure, my late mother said, make sure that you stay loyal. Make sure that you go out there as bowl as fast as you can and make sure you come back home with a broken knees. Well, I literally took my advice, took my mother advice. So as I told you, my genetic actually comes from my mother. My mother was an athlete. So I have so much to give when it comes to women. And I feel heard of. It gives me a lot of pain when people talk a little bit, even this much about women, it's really hurt. Honestly, it is because I'm raised by my mother. So I'm kind of a bit feminist, we say, but I cannot take things against women. So whatever I am, whatever I was, whatever I did, it was actually my mother asked me to do it. So I told my mom, I said, Mom, I lost my knees back in 96. Doctor goes to me, Madam Mister, that please do not go out to play. I says, come on, I don't have the money. I mean, can you just give me 1 year or 2 years that I can play? He says, okay, you have to take at least 4 injections, painkiller injections. And then you have to we have to drain the knee out before we pour depomedrils or canacots and everything into your knees. But the only problem is, sure, you won't be able to feel your knees. So you don't know where you're heading towards. So most of the night I was heading towards having a good time like this. But, when I was running in, I could not feel my knees. And I was breaking my cartilage every day. And I knew that right from the word go, I can save myself, not bowling quick. I could have, shortened my run up. I could have bowled a lesser overs. But I choose not to. The reason why? You see, tell me how I lived. Tell me what my end is. I want to be remembered how I ended my life. And I ended my life with a lot of dignity and honor and for my country. And I made sure कि यार मैं ऐसा जीऊं कि यार लोग याद रखें. आज क्यों क्लिप देख के मजा आ रहा है? आज ही मजा आ रहा है. क्योंकि my heart was in it. My heart, my body was, everything was in it. For the country. Honestly, for the country. The reason why I'm saying this, that I don't know what lying ahead for me in coming days, I don't know. But whatever I could do for my country, whatever needs to be done for my country, trust me, आपको पता है, I shoot through my heart. I will do it. But again, मुझे पहले मुल्क की इकोनॉमिक्स को ठीक करना है. Economics matters. Runs by emotions. World runs by economy. Economics. Please. India can trade with us as we speak till today now. India can trade with Pakistan more than $100 billion worth of trade every year. So I don't know what is missing between India and Pakistan, but inshallah, in times to come, if I ever can manage to play a part to bring these two countries together, I can certainly reaching out to Sri Lanka. Please do. I'm asking your help and requesting at the same time. Our brothers and sisters are in a very dire situation in Sri Lanka. Please help them out. But please do not lose Pakistan की सिक्योरिटी और प्रोटेक्शन का जिम्मा किसी और ने उठाया हुआ है. मैं आपको बड़े यकीन से कह रहा हूं कि किसी और के हाथ में इसने डूबना नहीं है. इस मुल्क में मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, ये श्रीलंका नहीं है. ट्रस्ट मी. बट आप अपना प्लीज, you are settled here in Australia. You owe a lot to Australians.
देखिए जल्दी कर रहे हैं तो बेचारे को खड़ा नहीं करना, बाहर करेंगे तो व्हील चेयर पे बिठा दो. बेहतर है. जगह दे दे प्लीज. शोएब भाई को जगह दे दे प्लीज.
यार थोड़ा रास्ता दे दे
उनको रास्ता दे दे. खड़े रहना उनको मुश्किल है.
रास्ता दे दे.